Today, we are sailing into the cocktail kitchen and making this Moana's wave-inspired drink. Moana, to me, is just a really sweet movie. It makes sense. I love how strong Moana is in it. She listens to her heart. She listens to where she wants to go. And in the end, it all works out. But even more special, it is actually the very first movie that I ever heard my daughter sing the songs out loud. And it wasn't just Let It Go, like belting it out, or it wasn't just like, you know, You Got a Friend in Me. It was How Far I'll Go. And she actually was able to sing it to the tune, match the tune of Moana's voice. And coming from a 4-year-old, that is something in itself that was able to just draw me immediately to tears, because not only, of course, do I love my girls, but just to hear her sing it and sing it well along with Moana. Moana is one of my favorite movies that is definitely at the top of my list. So in this case, we are going to go ahead, open our sails, and let's get into this. But will we have to deal with it in a situation like we would with Maui? Or is it gonna be one of those that leads us straight home? Let's see. All right, so for this drink, you are going to need some coconut cream, a little bit of whipped cream, coconut rum, blue curaçao, pineapple juice, and a little bit of lime juice. And we are going to start with just kind of like an empty shaker. I do have my glass in the freezer chilling with ice in it, and we're gonna mix this all up, shake, and then pour it over our ice, because I don't necessarily want like the coconut cream to like kind of harden and curdle up like it does. But to that, I'm just gonna start with a little spray. If you have sweetened condensed milk, I would use that, but I do not. And the next best thing is basically like whipped cream. And then we're gonna go in with our coconut rum. And I'm just gonna pour this right into our shaker. Here, and you want about 2 ounces or so of that. Then we're gonna get in with our blue curaçao. Pour that right in. We're gonna do our pineapple juice next. Although I don't know if it matters like a specific order, but that's how I'm going. So pineapple juice, giving that a nice shake. Extra splash, 2 for good luck. And then I'm gonna go in with my lime. All right, so then I'm gonna take my lime, and yes, it's hurting, so don't judge me. It's what I have. These are homemade drinks, not professional. Could be professional though. All right, but we're gonna do about a ½ an ounce or so of lime juice. And my lime is extra hurting, so. And then we are going to go in with our coconut cream. And I got mine just like out of a can, and then warmed it up a little bit in the microwave. So it is cool now. And I'm gonna do about 1.5 ounces or 2 or so of that. I like mine like creamy and sweet, so. And then with all of those combined, of course, we gotta put our lid on and shake it till it's all nice and well and combined. And you can shake this, whoop, kind of as long as you need to, I guess, until it all gets incorporated well. But make sure you hold down your lid, doesn't explode everywhere. Is that okay? We're still learning. All right, so now I'm gonna go ahead and grab my glass that's been chilling in the freezer with the ice in it. So here, that is super cute. These are on my Amazon storefront if you would like them. And we're just gonna go ahead and pour that right over the ice. That looks yummy. Now, initially, you could garnish with things such as like coconut flakes, a little bit of a coconut rum. I'm gonna just go ahead and garnish with a lime. But like I said, you could make this cuter. You could probably even garnish with some like edible glitter if you like, but we're just gonna kind of keep it simple. Simple on the garnish. So now let's go ahead and get our booze, our mains in here, the part of the series where I have been awaiting for all 3 of us to be able to be together because it's just a vibe. And I feel like that's what Moana is overall. It's just a fun, adventurous vibe, and there's nobody else. Well, barely. There's a couple other people, but besides these two, I would definitely go on an adventure with, like Moana, at any point in time. So let's go ahead and get them in here. Come on in here, my adventurers. Hey! What up? Little chicken and my pig. Hey!
Who's the chicken? Who's
Who's the pig? Yeah. I don't know. Y'all can decide that because I ain't trying to get in trouble. Anyways, so this is a Moana-inspired drink. It's Moana's Wave. It is cute. I was telling our audience that Moana is more of a special, which I feel like I've said in some sense to every Disney movie that we've had on here.
I mean,
but not because it is literally our third to last episode of the series, but also because this is the very first movie that I can remember Mila singing How Far I'll Go to, and like carrying that tune. Like, do you remember we were in our car and she's just like singing it tune word for word, and it makes me well up every time she sings it. So anyways, it's really cute, but I actually am really excited for all of us to try this and give our thoughts, so we're gonna have to go around, but go ahead.
Can we do it all at the same time?
Possibly? Maybe if I hold it? Is that gonna be weird? Is it gonna be, here.
Pretty good.
Not bad.
it's a solid
Not bad.
staple for me. Those ingredients are a staple for me, bro.
Yeah. A little bit of coconut, a little bit of curaçao,
Staple.
Yup.
pineapple.
Yup.
It does look pretty in this type of glass.
It does.
It does.
You could spruce it up, make it really creative and colorful and all that jazz. But we're here to taste cocktails. So,
a
but it's
little bit
good.
of both.
It's good.
Yeah. What are your notes, or like, what are you thinking? How do you? I mean, like, I know already on your face you were just kind of like, that's up her alley. But what you thinking?
I feel like this is like Moana theme, perfect. I feel like this is just enough ocean and exploration to like capture that adventurous feel of her movie. Yeah, I would go. But like I feel like I always try to keep the like characters in mind when I'm doing these drinks now. So I'm like, I would go like maybe a little sweeter, like maybe a sugar rim, just to like if you don't want this drink sweet necessarily, but just like if you want a little pop of sugar, like on your own terms, maybe a sugar rim. And then I'm like, but Moana's kind of like, she's kind of like sassy and like,
I'm gonna do what I want to do.
yeah, that's a better way of putting it. I was gonna say badass, but that's
There you go.
So I feel like that's my note. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that is correct on both ways. It is a little less. I actually like it more in like its creamy state. I feel like, but. To that, actually, you could do like a coconut flake and kind of like a coconut sugar, coconut flakes and coconut sugar with a little bit of the lime juice around the rim, and that kind of keeps it within theme, but then you are getting, like Tyler's saying, that sweetness if you want that extra addedness, a little bit of that coconut if you're thinking about it, and stuff like that. To me, this is pretty damn solid, to be honest. But again, I feel like this sweeter side of drinks is like definitely more up like our alley. So it's like, I don't know, would you have added like maybe a white rum in the background? I just feel like at that point we're kind of getting into like a pina colada-esque sort of way.
I was gonna save my other comments for the rating.
Okay. Oh well, then no. Let's do it. We'll do the rating.
Wait, before I was like, maybe if you want to get a little adventurous, maybe like a tahini.
Oh yes.
Just to see what that would be
to
like.
represent the chicken.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Just like, I don't know. I feel like that'd be different, like something different to do with this kind of drink, especially on this channel because we've tried these ingredients a couple times. So it'd be like spruce it up a little bit. Yeah, I like that kind of thing.
That would be dope. Actually, a little spicy with the cream and the sweet. Yeah. All right. So what are we giving it? What are we rating it? What are we thinking? 1, 2, 3. Cocktail parties.
Hanging with the homies.
Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry.
As far as I said, I was gonna hold my comments. It is because of just my preference.
Yeah.
It is. I mean, crazy work, to use your words. That you want more sweetness. I think it's sweet enough. I'd rather have a little bit more of the boozy punch. But I think what's really tripping me out, and it's another personal preference of mine, it's super creamy, and that's like, for me, I want it a little bit more refreshing, and I think that would make it better. So, we were talking a little bit about this maybe in ideas before, and Simone called it out, like a little splash of soda water, or just something to. It's just like it's thick.
It's creamy, but it's like flat a little bit.
I want like, to cool down. I'm thinking
more
of
refreshing.
this on a beach. I can't help but think of this drinking this on a beach.
That's perfect.
And so it needs to be a little more refreshing, in my opinion.
Fair.
Sip it. Surfing with Moana.
So if y'all decide to try this, let us know. If you do take some of the notes that we have as well, leave your comments down below, because we just want to hear what you guys think and how you guys spruce this up, or if it's fine just the way it is, or you like me and Tyler where it's like maybe a little bit more sweet but creamy and kind of coconutty is fine, or are you like, Mr. Rabi here and just a little bit more refreshing, a little bit of the bubbles and maybe, a little bit more of something, alcohol spirit forward in a sense, yeah. So with that, like I did mention a couple of times now, be sure to check out this series. There has been 20 episodes we recorded. This is the third to the last one, so we have quite a few before this that... Hello?
Sorry, I'm looking at how many
heck no.
episodes there are.
There's a lot.
That's crazy. Do you see it? I mean, we put in some work, literally. Hoping that you guys have enjoyed every single one of these episodes if you have been watching as well. So don't forget to check out this video right here. We will see you in the cocktail kitchen. It is literally based off my all-time favorite movie. Like I literally Tyler and I can go line for line in that movie. Good. It's kind of ridiculous.
It's so good.
So not giving too much more away, we will see you in the cocktail kitchen for a punchy good time.
We're gonna see Maui. Bye.
Wow.
Oh, you're welcome.
No, screw you.
What can I say?
Except you're welcome.
Oh, my bad.